Hey guys, it's your boy Regis. This is me fighting the Illuminate. I'm about to use some Seeker drones on these. Now, what I've found with the Seeker drones is they will prioritize groups of enemies over single enemies. But be careful because they do randomly just explode in your face. Obviously, taking down tripods with the laser cannon because, you know, you have to. Also, the laser cannons become kind of my primary weapon right now. As you can see, I'm also running around with the nuke. You will see several instances of me using that in ridiculous ways later in the video. Yeah, I love the laser cannon, though I do find that the overseers take forever to die from it, unless you're like headshotting them. Yeah, I nearly got taken out by this leg as he died. So yeah, this is the ultimatum. One-shotting these with its shields up, very effective. The downside to the ultimatum, obviously, it only has 2 shots, which is understandable because it is stupid powerful, and it is incredibly short-ranged. Here's me a way to use the first nuke on this monolith, which is pretty handy because it means I don't have to wait for the recall time. On the normal one, I can just drop it and go. Doing some seep here. I like the fact they've changed the buttons because I'm partially colorblind, so it's really handy for me to identify orange from red, because orange and red sometimes looks identical to me. It just depends on the, you know, the shade of the orange and red. So very similar colors will confuse me. Here, the reason I'm taking so long is, one, it takes a long time to reload the thing, but when you pick up an ammo thing or give yourself ammo, it will only give you 1 round until you reload the weapon, and then it will give you the second round when you give yourself another ammo thing. So it's... I don't know how I feel about that. I feel like it's... Right now, because the weapon is overpowered, that it's... You know, that's fine, but... At the same time, it's kind of annoying that you have to reload twice. Like, give yourself ammo twice in order to have full ammo for this. But like I say, it's... I call it a grenade pistol, but it's really a mini-nuke launcher. It really is. And here is some cinematic Illuminate stuff. Obviously, a lot more cinematic at night time. I find taking out these tripods is a lot easier at range than getting closer and trying to take out their joints with the laser cannon specifically. This one here, I decided to go a little bit a little bit brave here, because I was like, okay, so I'm having to reload because obviously I've missed the joint a few times, because the laser weapons are super accurate, so if you kind of knock it off point just by a little bit, you'll miss what you're aiming at when it comes to these joints. So I just drop a nuke, get killed, but that's fine. We don't miss the important part. My allies go call me in, and kaboom. There you go, 2 tripods and everyone around them dead. Here's me just doing some SSD delivery here. Very simple. I was going to edit this part out, but then there was a little fight and I got to use more of the Seeker drones. I do like the Seeker drones, right? They're medium armor penetration. They can take out gunships. They can take out flying units. But they don't seem to be overly powerful. You know what I mean? Well, I mean, they are, but they don't feel powerful. You know, it's like, okay, you can take out groups of small chaff like I'm about to do here, right? And yeah, and when it comes to groups like this, you don't have to fire off all 4. I do. It's just me, okay? There's ammo everywhere here. You don't need to worry about it too much. That's one thing I do like fighting the Illuminate for, is that there's ammo piles literally everywhere. You can just go wild with your ammo. Here is an unnecessary use of the nuke, but you know, I was feeling dramatic, so I was going to run away, and I was like, fuck it, I'm going to keep them exactly where they are so they don't try and wander off, and kaboot, obviously. very predictable ending there, but very satisfying seeing the enemies die. Like I say, I'm fighting these guys primarily because we're trying to evacuate Angel's Venture right now. So every Illuminate that we can hold off helps, you know, slow down the black hole that Meridia is right now. However, we're not going to be able to stop it. It will hit Angel's Ventures. There's no if, buts, or maybes. It is going to hit there. But we are going to try and evacuate as much as possible from there, which is what all these fights are about right now. I think at the time of this recording, we're up to 4 successful defenses against the Illuminate. So yeah, here's a little bit more of the Seeker drones. You can see them properly here. They will, if there's no enemies, they will just float around you until they detect an enemy, and then they'll swarm off and go kill it. However, if they don't, they will just drop to the ground. Now, I was a little bit confused here. I thought they might explode when they're on the ground. They don't. But this is something I love doing. I used to do it with a thermite. Now I do it with a nuke. And here we go. We're off, and kaboom.